Welcome to the Nicholas Brown Podcast, a podcast talk show about real estate investing, business leadership, and personal development. Each week, we explore current real-life case studies about how to build financial independence through investing in real estate to build your personal portfolio through passive income models, along with interviews from the top business leaders and personal development leaders. Now, here's your host, Nicholas Brown.
Welcome to the show, everyone. This is episode number 5, which is number 4, delegate. So these are the 4 D's of a successful new business or journey, whatever you start in. These are 4 D's that I use, okay? So I want to explain on delegate. But before I move on, if you guys are watching here on YouTube, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, share, comment on what questions you have about becoming an entrepreneur, about becoming an investor, or just life, what you go through life. What topics would you like for us to talk about? Because this is a journey of how you overcome to become. So you won't hear just me. You'll hear other experts of people who's going through or they have went through the same issues that I have overcame, or will face when I do continue my journey. So this is for you, those types of listeners. So appreciate you guys watching in. Make sure you guys subscribe. If you guys are listening in on the podcast, make sure you guys download this episode and other episodes in the past. That way you have alerts for any future podcast episodes that we will continue to run. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue this. I'm going to go over this episode and then we're done. I want you guys to apply that. I want you guys to go to the site, nickbrowninc.com, free reports, download those reports. They got tips of what's going on, how to life issues, entrepreneurial issues, investment and real estate issues, you name it. It's pretty much the same process, so we got tips on that. So go download that. But here it is, the 4 D's of a successful new business, which number 1 is, as I said before, if you weren't listening before, you didn't get a chance to listen to that episode, make sure you go listen to the episode in that series. Number 1 is you got to design. If you guys are watching this, you're going to see, this is what I do. I write down, I design. You guys need a journal. I know some men may think it's not for men to have a journal, a daily journal. You're wrong. Look online. Person named Steve Harvey. He does that daily. Family Feud. Heard of that? Heard him on the radio. Seen him on Apollo. He writes journals. He applied it. I write journals. You should write journals, men. Apply that. See this thick booklet here? If you guys are listening, I'm showing them a composition book that I have of many things that I write on my journey. I design and I execute that. That first D is you design, write a plan, execute your plan. Can't hit your target without a plan. Okay, so next D we talked about after that, once you design, you develop. You start developing from what? Your design, the plan. So you start developing. We used an example for bandit signs. On bandit sign, you design before that night how many you want to put out, or that week, how many you want to put out during the week, or that day, for that weekend. Want to put out 100 signs. Just give an example, 100 signs. Out of 100 signs, you delegate. You delegate at the end. I kind of jumped the gun, but you design, you want to put out 100. So you want to develop. When you develop it, you put out those 25 dollars, 25 in southern part of Dallas, 25 west of Dallas, 25 east of Dallas. I'm just giving you examples here, okay? Once you put that out, you're starting to deliver results. Once you start delivering the results, receiving the results is phone calls. Once you start receiving those phone calls, turns to appointments. Once you start getting appointments, it turns to contracts. Once you start getting the contracts, you start getting the cha-ching. You start getting that money, that paper. Then that what leads to, when you're getting more 2 to 3 deals a month, you know what? Now you have more choices. Now you can multiply your efforts by starting off from the first D. Which you designed a plan, you had a template. Imagine this. This is a map, if you guys can see this on YouTube. This is a map, if you can see this in my composition, that I can position, or I can send this information to, or hire or partner with someone and say, hey, this is what I did to get my sales, to get this contract, to get this deal. But let's joint venture. If if you apply this step, I'm gonna be on your side. This is what I did, and it started developing. So it's developing these 3 deals where I'm willing to split with you any deals in the future that you apply this design that I developed, and it started delivering me sales, 2 to 3 sales. That's why I wanted to delegate you as a joint venture partner to apply this design that I have. How's that sound? Wouldn't that sound simple? Where now 1 is better than 0. Now you're doing your 3 deals. Now you joint venture with someone else. Now you guys go half on the deal. So that's an example. I don't care if you're not in real estate. Let's say if you're starting a new business, same system applies. If you guys are starting a system where you want to lose weight, 10 pounds, same system applies. You want to design on how many minutes you want to work out a day. I want to work out a day, 20 to 30 minutes at least running, some type of forceful exercise. I want to start developing it by starting Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. Then I want to see it deliver results, because in 3 weeks I want to lose, let's just say example, I want to have lost at least 6 pounds. Once you do your efforts, now you're going to delegate. Now you can delegate. I would delegate, let's say I want to delegate trainer, so multiply my efforts. Or I want to delegate some more weight from 45, some type of resistance, so I can multiply my efforts. That's from 10 pounds, maybe I'll lose 15 pounds on top of that. That's an example, but it all starts out with the first D. And then you can delegate your efforts on that. It's just like getting started, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect doing. Don't never be afraid to fail. But the thing is, it's like-minded people. If you guys are listening in, you may be new investors, and you may be new to doing your business. Entrepreneur, you may be new to managing a company that you work for. Either way, if you apply this, you will be successful, okay? So that was episode number 5, which is Delegate. I appreciate you guys listening in to this podcast. Make sure, again, you guys download this series and any other series in the past. You're going to get an alert when I present a guest that we recorded, or I do another type of tip or outcome or in the know or did you know this, or I'll answer some questions that you guys are applying online or you guys are applying on Google, because there is someone out there who wants to know the answer. I'll be happy to answer that. If you guys are watching once again on YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe to my site. Thank you. If you have, if you're listening to this current one, thanks again. Share this information if you can. If you're a subscriber, share it and like it and comment. Comment what questions you have, what suggestions you have, or comment, right? How have you been successful? How have you applied this? I love to hear that results, okay? Or if you got a question, where you at? Got a question. If I'm not here online to answer that, let's work together, ladies and gentlemen. Let's network. Your net worth is tied to who you network with. Your worth. I promise you that does work. So let's help each other out, okay? So thanks again for listening in to this episode. And remember, don't condemn, don't complain, because you have a choice to make a change. Take care.
Thanks for joining us on the Nicholas Brown Podcast. Make sure to visit our website, www.nickbrowninc.com, where you can subscribe to the show in iTunes, Stitcher, or via RSS, so you'll never miss a show. While you're at it, if you found value in this show, we'd appreciate a rating on iTunes. Or if you'd simply tell a friend about the show, that would help us out too. If you like this show and you are a new real estate investor, then check out one of Nicholas's free reports called the Wholesale Dominator Report, also located on our website, www.nickbrowninc.com/free reports. Be sure to tune in for our next episode. And remember, don't condemn, don't complain, because you have a choice to make a change. Have a great day.